Okay, you got okay. You should be okay. Let me know if you guys hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. You can't hear me yet? Okay, hold on. Let me know if you can hear. All right, let's see. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me now. In and out. Man, this let me see if we can fix this. Hold on one second. Let me see if we can fix this. I'm good now. Let me know if I'm good or if I'm in or if I'm in and out. I'm okay. All clear. Going in and out. Still breaking up. All right, hold on one second. I don't know what's going on with the sound here. Let's see if we can fix this here. Bear with me one second, everyone. We'll make an adjustment. So this frequency is definitely not great. Let me go back to this one. All right, so this is best frequency. Yeah, it's a third party software I'm using. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes you just can't control what these softwares do, but I should be okay. So put a one if I'm clear. Put a one if I'm clear. I should be okay. Eloise Backus, Columbia, South Carolina. All right, I should be clear. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. I know the internet is a little late. Okay, folks, take this off here. So thank you guys for chiming in and appreciate you guys with your patience. Sometimes this is great, but sometimes I don't know. It's just the internet gets kind of jumbled, and you have bad weather, you're having storm, and it's just kind of crazy. So appreciate you guys being patient. So welcome everyone, and if you're just joining us today, we're going to talk about how you can actually be working smarter and not harder in your Save Club opportunity and really in any opportunity. So I'm going to give you a business model of which we can do. So I got a small echo. So let me see if I can clear the echo. I don't know why I have a small echo. Let me see if I can listen for it and kill the echo. Give me one second. I'm going to see if I can kill this echo. So does anyone else hear echo? I hear an echo. Let me see where it's coming from. All right. So the echo should be gone. Let me know if the echo is gone. So we should be all clear now. Let me make sure. Echo should be gone. We should sound crystal clear. Let me verify. And the thing is, I did a mic check. Like I literally just did a mic check, and then just everything went crazy. So I always do mic checks before I go on. That's kind of why I set a time. So I should be good. I should be right. And I did a mic check, and I switched to my best frequency. Okay, so I'm good. Perfect. Okay. Thank y'all for helping me out with my mic check. I appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. So make sure I do this for y'all. So we're all good now. Everyone can hear me. There is no echo. And let's get down to business. So first of all, everyone says yes, they can hear me. Passive Income Diva says yes, loud and clear. No echo. So we're all good to go. And appreciate you, Michael Pendleton, man. Thanks for being on, man. Appreciate you. You're the man. All right, so let me just say what's up to everybody. Let me go down the line and make sure I greet every last person on here. So we got, give them a shout out here. We got Mrs. Kimberly Russell. We have Fox Ideas and Internet Marketers. We got Gerard Peterson. We have Tina. We have Eloise, Kimberly, Jacqueline. Who else we have on here? We have Felicia, Breezy, Take It Easy. And let's see, we have Anthony. How you doing, Anthony? We have Passive Income Diva. Who else do we have here? Make sure I get everyone. Okay, so we got some viewers here. If you commented, I know you're here. If you haven't commented, your name won't show up. So if you want to just be acknowledged, just comment. Unless you just kind of want to be in the background, chill. And if so, that's okay. And I'm going to do something cool here. I'm going to put an overlay here, which is actually going to show some of your comments. And this way you can see it. So let me stick this overlay up here. Boom. There you guys go. So this will kind of show the comments in real time. So as you guys comment, it will show them and you guys can see it. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing great. And you could have been anywhere this Friday, but you are choosing to be here. You could have been watching Love After Lockup or all your little shows or whatever. My wife watches that stuff. But you're here, and you're here because you're like, you know what? Hey, let me get some value today. What's going to happen? So today I do want to talk about how we can actually work smarter and not harder in our business. So we have someone that is new here, and let me acknowledge the new person. And the new person is Infinite Intelligence is a YouTube name. But let me just say welcome. And shout out to you. And where are you from? And we're just and everyone just welcome our new person. So she is new. So welcome, Infinite Intelligence, and tell us your name and where you're from. I'll be glad to just give you a shout out. And then we're going to dive into something that I'm going to show you that might make some cool sense. I'm going to show you some passive things you can do. So Kimberly Russell, she's new as well. Okay, welcome, Kimberly. And shout out to Kimberly. Awesome. And from Memphis, Tennessee. Awesome, that's pretty cool. Well, welcome to our group, and I'm so glad you're on here. And again, hopefully you get some value out of this. And again, my job here is to just make sure I give people value and give people some progress and give people, just the belief that they can actually do better if they want to do better, and they're not a slave to the situation. And none of us are. So everyone on here is everyone you see on here that's rocking with us tonight. They believe that they can go out here and change some lives, and they're already doing it, and we're going to help them do it. So let's get down to business. So as you guys know, we did release our automated funnel for SaveClub, and some people who might be watching, you might be in SaveClub, you may not. And if you're not, it's okay. Someone might have invited you to this, and you definitely want to make sure that you get back to the person who might have invited you or share this with you, because they have something special. What we're going to do here is, number one, we're going to talk about working smarter and not harder. And I'm going to give you guys some cool ideas to promote. And in order to promote this effectively, we're going to do a little checklist here. Number one, you're in SaveClub. Number two, you have your automated funnel set up, you've tested it, and it's ready to go. And for those of you who are watching and maybe you're in SaveClub, but you don't have our automated funnel, so far, what I've been getting is it's absolutely been great. And people have been able to use this to leverage time. And I'm hearing from people saying, man, I'm glad you made this because I don't have to spend time on the phone talking to people on how to upgrade. And so a lot of people are just getting those autopilot sales. And that's what we want to do. So what does an autopilot sale look like? And why would you even need this funnel if you already have a SaveClub account? And you're probably wondering this. And so I'm going to share something with you, and I'm going to show you how you can actually make this easier. And Gerard, I appreciate that, man. It's money time. So I might be ordering some hats for some people. I may do some giveaways. Cool. So yeah, it's money time on a hat. And Tanya Dixon, what's going on? Definitely know who you are because I got used to your new name. And Kimberly is out here from Louisiana. Louisiana, what's going on? So if you've never heard of Save Club, I'm not going to explain it too much here, but I will give you the 30-second version. So if you never heard of Save Club, let me just tell you what it is in 30 seconds. And this is all it takes for me because I got my pitch down packed. But if you have what we have, you don't even have to take 30 seconds. If you never had a Save Club, this is what it does. When you go out and you go spend money at the places you're already going. So if you're going to go to, Walmart, no one's going to stop you. We're not going to stop you. You go to Walmart. What Save Club is basically before you go to Walmart, a person that's in Save Club and say, hey, what if I could save you $10? Or maybe you're going to the movies. What if I could save you $8 on your ticket? Or maybe you're about to catch a flight. What if we can save you money on your flight? Maybe you're about to go to a dinner. And so literally with over 1 million brands, what we do is we help people keep more of their money. And then we show you how to get paid to save your own money. And that's all we do. And with our comp plan, you have an opportunity to make up to $4,095 every single month with our Powerline Matrix, because anytime a person enrolls another person, they go into this matrix and you could actually earn money from somebody you don't even know and somebody you never enrolled. That's the intriguing part about this. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So that's Save Club in like 30 seconds. Now, for those of you who say, hey man, I'm interested in that, and someone has told you about it, make sure you get back with the person. If you're on my YouTube channel and you're just having this float around in space, my link is below, and let me flash it here. And I'll just kind of keep it on. I'll flash it. So plantobepaid.com. If you've never heard of this, if someone introduced you, go back to the person who introduced you and make sure you get with them. And they're gonna send you a really cool website. Now, if they send you this website that I'm about to show you, that's not a really cool website. They're probably going to have to do more explaining. But this is why I'm doing this video, because I've seen people in another group and they're saying, man, I'm having to explain. And man, my leader, they're doing so great. Like, why am I not getting signups like my leader? So I do want to explain this. A lot of times content creators or leaders, they have a list and they do constant promotions and they're good at it. And they can actually be able to explain, they can articulate it. And that's kind of the difference. A lot of people, like people who I talk to, like Mr. Kim Buford, they might work a lot, right? They're providing income for themselves, but they also believe that they can make income as long as they have opportunity. And so with the funnel that we have, it is literally going to bend time for you. How many people know that you can literally bend time to your will? And that's what we're doing with this funnel. We are bending time to our will. If I work and again, I'm a businessman, so I can only spend an hour and a half a day because I run so many other businesses. But I've been able to bend time to my will with this funnel. And I've been able also to be able to track people offline and online. And that's what we're going to get into as well. So if you are looking for a cool little funnel, or you're looking for something to do with this, let me kind of just pull up my whiteboard, and I'm going to show you why, if you do have the regular Save Club website, nothing wrong with it, but it's not going to do attracting and selling, and it's not going to trigger people to say, man, I want this. So I'm going to pull your eyes to something here really quick and just kind of show you something, and we're going to go over this a little bit as well too. So let me flip my screen really quick. Up, wrong screen. Okay, so for those of you who are a part of what we have going on, this is literally the Save Club. This is literally like your Save Club default page. Now, some of you may show this to people, and what's going to happen is they're going to have questions. And what may happen is they might not understand what it's about. They may not understand the impact, and they may not understand why they even need it. So they're going to have that question in their head. And then what's going to happen is they're going to be like, wow, this is the same page everyone else has, or I've seen this before. And even though it's cool, if you don't have the gift of promotion, this is not going to sell. No selling. It doesn't sell. This page only gives info. Now, if you look at the words on this page, what do we see? We see start saving today, start saving and earning with SaveClub. What happens is people see this right here, and they're going to go on Google and they're going to research what SaveClub is. And they're going to find someone like myself that's online because their first exposure to it is going to be from a leader. And then they're probably going to join the leader. And this is why you want to let people know, hey, I have a group that we're with. So if they go to this and they see SaveClub, they're going to go to Google and they're going to search SaveClub. They're going to search SaveClub and they're going to find good things about it. And that's what they're going to do. So you might put this on your wall. They're going to search it because the name of the company is completely exposed before they've had a chance to be intrigued. It's been exposed before they had a chance to even have interest. There is no interest here because I know what it is. Okay, let me just go see what this thing is about. Okay, I'm seeing opinions online. And then here's the bad thing. They might go online and they might look it up and they might not see a person like myself presenting. And so even though SaveClub, the page is great, we have a system that is optional. The system does not have anything to do with SaveClub. It is not part of SaveClub. And SaveClub does have a phenomenal opportunity. That's a great opportunity. And a lot of times when we present or we send people here, you don't want to send bulk traffic. And the reason why we have this other system, and it's not a requirement, it is completely optional. And like I said, think of SaveClub like the car dealership. You want to go there, you want to buy your car, you love it. And then think about like the car wash. Well, you go to a separate car wash because you want to make your car look good. Well, you have a separate page, so you want to make SaveClub look good. Now, SaveClub is an amazing offer. It's a great offer. And sometimes this will attract people. They'll get them in and they'll be great. But some people, because they might not have time to promote, then they need something that can sell and promote with them. So here's two things that I'm going to put out there. Number one, you're going to have two types of people that approach this opportunity. You're going to have someone that says, man, this SaveClub sounds cool. I pre-registered. I didn't join maybe because I had some questions about, how to upgrade, how to do this, how to do that. And I'm good, but I have questions, right? And so what we're going to do is this. We're going to help you guys in two ways. I'm going to show you how we're going to help you guys. So if you say, man, and we'll talk about the system in a minute, but we're going to help those people who have SaveClub. If you say, man, like I need a hard-hitting presentation, right? You need something hard hitting, and you need the FOMO, you need the offer, and you need the fear of loss. So what we're going to be doing is myself and my business partner of mine, we've presented for a lot of companies. We're going to be we're going to be presenting how we know we can present. And they have presentations, and those presentations they have are great. They're very informative. They give you the whole layout of the company and you know what's happening. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of give a little different flavor because you have different people from different backgrounds. You have some people that need information, and that's what the presentation is for. It's great for information. You'll get all the info possible. And you have some people that are pre-enrolled in SaveClub, and they are on the fence. What is going to make me join? And so that's when you need the fear of loss. You need the promo, and you need the offer. And our presentation is going to be geared around what people are losing and how SaveClub solves a problem. So we're going to get to that part in our presentation. So we will end up having some live presentations for you guys. And what we want to do is we want to convert those people over to members. So again, if you have the regular system and you want to promote it, and you have a lot of people that have not turned over into members, but they're pre-enrollees. The reason why they're pre-enrollees is because the value hasn't been presented to them where they feel they can transfer over. Some people will upgrade, some people may not. But here's the cool thing. What if we told the pre-enrollees how much they're losing by Friday? What if we showed them how much they're losing? And so we're going to have presentations geared around that, and they're going to be live. So I'll give my good buddy Cedric Harris, and we'll probably announce more than that, but we're going to be lending our skills to help bring what we bring to the table, because we believe this opportunity is the future of pretty much marketing. Again, this is not lotions, potions, shakes, makeup. This is, we are helping people in an economy put money back in their pocket, and we're going to show them how to get paid to do it. So literally what we're doing, folks, is we're taking expenses that people have and we're turning them into profit. That's a cool thing. That's what we're doing. So let's so kind of let's see. That's kind of the little part, but with the live presentations, even if you have this and you're showing this page here, if you're showing this page to a stranger or traffic, it's not going to work because this does not sell. And I want you to take a look at these pages. Which page would make you curious? SaveClub, start saving and earning today with SaveClub, discover the ultimate savings and earning opportunity. And you go on Google and look at it. Or would you see this page right here that says, change my color, brand new for 2025, a simple 4-step system to generate up to $4,595 without having to recruit. This, what we have here, this is going to sell for you. It's going to sell. It's going to have the fear of missing out, or the fear of, I like to call it the fold, the fear of loss. It's going to have everything needed to convert that person. And so you don't have to go in and explain. You may not have to answer many questions. And so that is the difference between the two systems. So this is built for traffic. You can send traffic to this, and it will convert a stranger into a possible lead or into a possible sale. Again, it's built and designed to convert strangers to potential sales or leads for you. And it explains it thoroughly. And the videos and the image really show everything people need to show. They're going to say, man, has anyone made money in this? Hey, we show income of up to $10,000 being made. We show income. Obviously, we have the disclaimers, but we show people who have made money, and we show people who have saved money. So we're showing the examples, we're showing the testimonials. And so this is working smarter, not harder. Because if you use this one over here, you're going to have to explain. So this, you're going to have to explain this. This one over here, no explaining. It checks all the boxes. And so one thing we do when they opt into this, and I'll get into how to promote and send traffic to this. So you understand the difference between these two, and you understand if you do have the SaveClub opportunity, it's a great opportunity, but you might not have time to make shorts. You might not have time to make videos. You might not have time to make phone calls, but you do have time to put up a post and let that post sit on social media and drive people to this page here. So what is the difference in all this? Let me kind of give you guys. The difference is this is going to allow you to bend time. And that's what you want. You want to be able to bend time. You want to send someone to a website and they come back and they understand. And then at least they are informed. And at least you gave them opportunity to decide. And the website more than likely is going to encourage a sign up. Plus, I'll show you another thing as well. Bear with me 1 second. Plus, with this one here, with SaveClub, let me erase everything. If you only show them SaveClub, you're only going to make money one time. So again, you're going to earn, you're going to get paid one time. This, you're going to get paid a second time because you're going to earn a $20 commission here, and you're going to earn another $20 commission here. And you can actually earn $20 to $32 here. But again, you're going to earn a maximum of, you could earn a maximum of $52. And this funnel, you earn $20 every single month. So let's say they quit SaveClub and they want to use it for another offer, you're going to still get the 20. You're going to still get the 20. And most of the time, you might get the $20 per life per person. So $20 per person, I mean, you enroll 100 people, that's $2,000. You enroll just 10 people, that's $200 a month residual income. And then they have a system that they can take in anywhere they want to go. They can take the system with them. So that's the other advantage you have by doing this as well. And so let's talk about a little bit about how we could actually work smarter and not harder. So let me pull this up here and show you something. And maybe I'll show you a little shirt that I wore here today that attracted some attention. So let me just do that first. So if I'm out and about, how do I attract people? So how do you guys attract people when you're out and about? Anybody have anybody do any attraction marketing when they're just at the store? Are you guys attracting like even when you're not, even when you don't intend to? Like, are you attracting people when you go to Walmart? Are you attracting people when you go to game? Are you attracting people when you go to, shop? So let me show you a shirt that I wore today that I had literally people reading from. And I have more of these shirts that I'm going to be sharing. I call these billboard shirts. So check this out. I'm going to show my shirt here. Let me stand up. It says, if you think it's a scam, I still get paid. If you think it's too good to be true, I still get paid. If you join me, we both get paid. If you don't join me, I still get paid. So people will say, man, what is that shirt about? So you can actually have a shirt that says, ask me how to get paid to shop in Walmart. Put it on front and back and say, or you can say, you can just take a shirt, go to Walmart or go to any place you want to shop and have a shirt made, right? I'm not going to sell t-shirts because you can get them made, but have a shirt made and said, ask me how I'm getting paid to shop in this store. Or actually put a shirt on and it said on the front, it says, I'm getting paid to shop at this store, ask me how. And then put some words on the back that says, I'm getting paid to shop at this store, tap me on the shoulder and ask me how. What happens is you put a shirt on like that and you go to Walmart and you wear a bright yellow shirt and you're saying I'm getting paid to shop here, ask me how. What you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? I'm giving y'all some ideas now. This is like some training. And then let me take this board about. So what do you think will happen? So how many people, somebody comment, what do you think would happen if you had a bright, attractive shirt that said, ask me how I get I get paid to shop here, ask me how. What do you guys think is going to happen when you go into Walmart or Target or public place? Let me hear from you guys. What do you think might happen? You might get people that are tapping you on your shoulder, asking you about it. And this is why you want to send them to a website that explains it all. So when they tap you on the shoulder and they ask you how, which page do you think? Which page do you think, if they take a look at, which page do you think is going to make them curious and put their name into the form? Do you think the left page is going to do it right here, or do you think this page is going to do it? So if I wear that shirt, let me just delete this right here. If I wear that shirt and they see this, guess what? I don't have to explain anything. So we got the capture page. I got the shirt on. I'm driving traffic without even thinking about it. And someone says, "Hey, what's your website?" And then you can say, "Hey, listen, visit this website, whatever your website is," and send them there, and they're good to go. Or you can actually do it right now and say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you a website. You think you can go in right now and put your email in?" Perfect. Okay, good. So yeah, you can attract people without even asking people to look at it. Just go to your family reunion and wear a shirt that says, "I've been getting paid to shop all day," or "I'm getting paid to shop here," or "I get paid to shop there," or "I get paid to whatever." So people are going to run into you and say, "Yo, like, what is that? What is this about? Excuse me, Gerard, what do you think this is about?" Right. So again, Kimberly said a lot of taps. Larry said you get a lot of taps on the shoulder. Jacqueline said you'll be asked how. Gerard said they're going to say, "Tell me." Tina said some people will ask. And again, in your capture page, right? Go right to the page, right? Exactly. So we want to go to the page that says brand new opportunity for 2005, a simple 4-step system to generate up to $4,500 a month without having to recruit. Now we just took a person that we just met, that we didn't intrude on them. We didn't take anything away from their day. We're going to have a person that we just met at the daggone grocery store into the system. And all we want to do is feed this thing leads. That's what we want to do. We want to feed it leads and then let it take over from there. And again, what we're going to do in another training is I'm going to show you guys how to connect an email autoresponder to this. And we're going to show you guys how to get emails out that will make people call your phone. So if you want to like really close a person, like have an email that we'll have an email out that explains and say, "Hey, listen, my name is Tina, and if you want to call me in regards on how to get paid to save, here's my number." And what you want to do is you want to get a Google Voice number, not your regular phone number. And this way, any calls coming from that Google Voice number would be calls that are concerning SaveClub or the funnel. And then you can listen to the voice message and you can determine who you want to call back and who you don't want to call back. Sometimes a small callback and say, "Hey, this is Tina. I saw you left a message, and do you remember seeing up a opportunity to save or earn $4,095 a month without having to recruit anyone?" "Yeah, I do." "Well, awesome. Did you get a chance to watch the video?" "I did. I'm interested." So if you watch the video, you might still have some questions. So what questions did you have? So if they have questions, the only question they're probably going to have for you is, "Hey, I might just I got a question about just the system." And so they might have a question about the system, and it might be something simple you can answer, but they will not have a question about what SaveClub is. They will not have a question about how to find their affiliate link. So they're going to have every question, every getting started question is going to be answered. So if they make a phone call, it's because they want to see that you're a real person. So we want to make sure that we have the getting started questions answered. And that is the difference between this right here and this page. This page right here does not answer getting started questions. It doesn't show you how to sign up. It doesn't show you how to make a selection. It doesn't explain the difference between the $19.97 and or the $69 and the $79.97 and the $239. Right? This does. This shows you the advantage. So this answers all of your getting started questions, and that's what we want. So when we're sending traffic to something, and if we're working smarter, if we're able to work smarter, not harder, then we want to send people to something that is going to answer their getting started questions. And that's what we did. That's what this does. Someone that came completely, totally new from this shirt, and this shirt is a little bit aggressive, but they came from this shirt and they signed up, a full sign up. And they actually, I had my, my email, which I don't have my name out, but I have my email, not my name, I don't have my number in it, but they had an email and they said, hey, could you give me a quick call? And I called them and said, hey, listen, I'm in the group and everything. Everything is cool. Just want to, just make sure you're a real person and just want to make sure I have a real person to support me. Sometimes people just want to talk to a real person, but I would never give out your personal number. Go get a Google Voice. Anyone can have a Google Voice, or you can have a secondary number that plugs into, your main number. So this way you don't have your main number given out to, weirdos, right? Because, somebody might want to be a weirdo. So let me go here and I'm going to read some comments off and answer a few questions. And then I'm going to kind of get to a little bit of training on some things that we could do if you wanted to. And we're going to also introduce the Facebook groups that you can get in. And I'm going to start doing a little bit of training there. And then I'm actually going to have some really deep community training that's going to come up too. So we're going to talk about that as well. So let me remove this from the page here and go back in. Let me just answer any questions and comments that may be left in here. And as you guys know, I like to get to every comment and question. So let me put my whiteboard away. And let me just start getting to questions here and answering everyone's questions. So if you have a question, type it in the description, please, and I'll get to you and we'll pull it up. And if you just want to say hi and get a shout out, say that as well. If someone has sent you here and you're intrigued, and answer their questions as well too. So let's kind of talk about some questions. So these are some good ideas you can have, and then we're going to come up with some flyers and everything. But this is kind of what you can do with a t-shirt. You can actually make extra t-shirts and sell them to your team if you want. So again, it's all about extra forms of income that are currently related to what you're doing. So let's see. I'm looking for questions here. All right. So Kimberly Russell said, can we add a name block to the capture page as well? Yeah, I'm actually going to demonstrate some things you can do, and I'll give you some ideas as well too. So you can add your name if you want to. You can add a few things. I wouldn't add my number. Well, you can if you want to. It's up to you. But yeah, you can add your name if you want to. You can, if you just want to say, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, contact Melvin, blah, 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 or contact Kimberly. You can do that as well. And I'll show you how you can actually do some cool things without messing up too bad. But so let's get into that, and we're going to get into some design things you can do. Now, don't play with it too much if you think you're going to get stuck. But, we'll train first. But, I'll show you how you can actually see how something looks, and you can actually just kind of play around with the design without costing yourself your entire page. So let me just get into that as well too. So let me do this here, and we're going to go into the page builder, and we're going to play around a little bit, and we're going to answer her questions. So I got this added here. Those are good ideas. Thank you, Jacqueline. Appreciate that. So people will get curious and ask you questions. Exactly. They will. And this is cool. Yep. They'll get curious and ask you questions. So, and you want questions, but mainly you want the getting started questions out the way, right? So a person wants to know what they got to do to get started. The funnel will show them. So you'll still get some questions, but you won't get a lot of unnecessary questions, right? You'll get questions that are more along the lines of them getting started. So that's cool. And some of the responses coming in late. So people are going to ask, yep, exactly. So I'm going to show you how to make some design choices here, or just kind of play around with some of the stuff. So let me switch my page over here. Give me 1 second. And we're going to play around with some design stuff here. So as I go to the dashboard here, or I'm going to go to my funnel. So if you want to play around with the design, you can actually go and no, you want to go right here. So you want to go right here to pages. I'm sorry. So the 3 lines are going to show you all your pages in here. So if you're in the HBA funnel builder, 3 lines will show you the pages. So I want to go to the step 1, and maybe I want to change this. You can do some cool things. I'll show you some things you can mess with, some things don't mess with so much. But again, I'll just kind of give you some things you can do. So let's say, for instance, you want to change this whole page to black, right? You like to, you want to change this whole white part to black. So if you go here to column, up here, and you click it, and you go background color, you can change this thing to black, and you just have to make your words, white to match it. And so that's all you can do to change if you want to. So you can change it to black, And if you don't like what you did, just hit the undo button and it fixes it. So let's say, for instance, I'm gonna make some changes. I want to change this thing to like black. And so I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here with the words and I'm just gonna change this to white. All right. And we're gonna change some of these other things to white. And we're just gonna kind of see how this looks as a, if we made the page all black. And I'm just going to go right here. So when you click on the word, you double click, you just click on this letter and you can actually change it to all white. So now I'm going to go to the column. I'm going to go to change the background color. And so now we got the main part, you know, all black. And then if we want to change this part, we go to column, we change this all black. And you have to go to each column and do it. So I can change this to all black. And so now you got a cool website if you want to make it all black and it might pop. Now, if you do not like what you've done, just hit undo. And it'll go back to normal. If you really just want to go back and just not hit undo, you can actually go to dashboard and you can say no discard changes. Go back to dashboard and you can go back to the builder and it'll take you back where you started. So you can make like small little changes in here if you want to. If you want to like go and add in something and say, let's say you want to go to the last page and you want to add something underneath this. So I'm going to show you some cool things. So if you go right here under this button right here are widgets, and you can say add widget. If you click on here and you add a heading, excuse me, did not mean to do that. You could say contact Kim, you know, at whatever. And you can center this. And then you can put whatever you want to put right here. You can put your number. If you're a phone person, you know, you may not want to put your number out there. But if you're a phone person, you can put your number out there. Contact Kim, you know. So you can put that underneath, or you can put it at the very bottom on the buttons. So if people have questions, you can solve them. So it just really depends on you. So if you want to be a phone person, you could do that. If you don't want to be a phone person, you just want to be an automation person, you can do that as well too. I'm just going to give you some options. So you can change a lot of things in this builder, and then you can also make things. So we're going to get into that probably in a later thing. But you can alter some of these things, you know, if you want to. I think the ad copy is good the way it is, so you may want to keep it. And if you want to go again, if you want to go to any page, I'm going to go notice discard. I don't want to save it. You can go to any page and you can make changes. Now, I don't highly suggest you make changes because you might get yourself stuck and you don't want to mess up your page. But again, if this is converting for you, then leave it as is. But you do have the freedom to make changes. I just want to let you guys know that you can make changes in here if you want to. You are totally free to do that. But just be aware you don't want to kind of mess up anything. So you can make changes. You can alter this. It's completely up to you. And you can add your own little thing on it. You can put your picture on here if you want to. You know, I'll show you how to do that. So if I want to put a picture on here, I can do that. I can personalize if I want to. I can make it a little bit more like me. I can put my face on it. So you can do a lot of cool little things to this as well. So some of the little things you can do with this, and then you can make this more personal to you. And this way you're branding yourself and you're branding, you got the opportunity and you're branding yourself and you have your picture on there. And it kind of looks like you're a big deal, right? Because you have a professional funnel and you have something that you can make money on both ways. So a lot of cool ideas you can do this. So again, this is your funnel. You can make it how you want, and it's pretty cool. Let me go here and answer some questions here. I'm gonna go full screen. And let me just kind of answer some questions that you got here. Hey Melvin, my question is, do we as a team have an email sequence for our autoresponder? For example, a 14-day or 30-day sequence, and once a person opts in, I currently have my system set up. So actually, Ramon, I am going to be creating one that is going to be made to get people to contact you. And so let me give you guys, let me ask you guys, how many people would like to hear about an email autoresponder that they've never heard of before, and the purpose of it is going to be so different. So let me know if you want to hear my idea for it, because I think once I tell it to you, you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even think that we can make email series like this. So let me know if you kind of want to hear my little idea on an email autoresponder. And if that's the case, I'll create it for you. So let me know if you want to hear my ideas. I'll wait. Because again, you guys run the show. I just turn the camera on, but this is your show. So if you are, okay, Gerard said me, perfect. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking about doing with the email autoresponder. So most email autoresponders that go out, here's a mistake they make. And if you have been a part of mine, it's a little different, right? But if you want to really dig into a relationship, which I think is best, what we're going to do is we're going to do an autoresponder that doesn't talk about the company. It doesn't talk about money. It talks about things that matter. It talks about building a relationship. It talks about, you. It brands you. And it talks about putting the person at the forefront. So basically, we're going to have relationship building emails that might say something like, let me read one. I think I had one that I had a while ago. So I'm going to read one of these things. I used this email autoresponder one time, and this thing literally had like 30 phone calls coming to me. But let me share it with you. I'm going to read it if I can find it. Hopefully I can find it. Let me see if I can find this thing. I might not be able to find it, but it was a really, really good autoresponder template. Let me see if I can find this thing. I might not be able to find it, because I want to read one to you. As a matter of fact, I might have it in my little notebooks. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I do have it. Perfect. So let me read one to you, and let me tell you, and let me know if this strikes a chord, because email is not dead. It's only dead if it's dull and boring. And remember, you invest a lot of money into, building a business. So you want to make sure that you have autoresponders that are good. So let me read one to you here, and let me know what you think about this one. And so here's what I'm gonna read, and let me know if you think that this is a really good one. So the first one they're going to get is going to say this. The title is going to be "The Early Bird Gets the Worm, but the Second Mouse Gets the Cheese." It's going to say, and in Get Response, you can actually have the name, but let me just use somebody's name here. So let me, I'm gonna use Anthony for a name. So Anthony, you're in my autoresponder, and you get this email. It reads this. It says, "The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese." Hey Anthony, you're not the early bird. That actually works in your favor. And now, as promised, I wanted to update you about working with me in SaveClub. The very fact that you have not jumped aboard yet shows me that you're actually the second mouse. I know you are cautious, and you take your time to make decisions, and you are not a here today, gone tomorrow individual. Clearly, you are not the type of person who jumps into something without thinking about it. This is good. I would rather work with someone who took a long time to make a decision than one of those easy in, easy out gadflies. Those people are about as useful as a screen door in a submarine. Good performers in SaveClub always taking their time to check out and determine if SaveClub fits their needs before they join and went to the top. You have that in common with leaders of SaveClub. That brings me to my point. I want to help you in your fact finding. Just to bring you up to speed, take a look at this short video online, then give me a call or shoot me back a message. I'll be happy to answer your questions without any pressure. That's right, no pressure, because that's my style. And since that's the way I like to be treated too. Best, Melvin. And then you can put the contact info below. You say, take a good long look is not procrastination. No procrastination is the art of keeping up with yesterday. So you can actually have emails like that read more personal. And we're talking to people not just about boring company videos. We're talking to people on a personal level. Like we're telling a story, and we're getting people to build relationship with us. So what if I had 30 emails that were like that, just kind of told a story, and you can just copy those in, and it would build relationships with people, and then you would have it run maybe a 30-day course or a 40-day course. How cool would that be? How awesome would that be? What do you guys think about that? And so I took I put some notes in here, and one thing that your prospect is looking for is they're looking to solve a problem, which is lack of money, and they need money and income at the end of the night, and again, they just need some money to change the situation. And we want to talk about mainly changing their situation. We don't want to, throw too many things into the fold. We want to talk about helping people get out of debt. We want to talk about helping people change the situation. So we're not going to send company emails that say, hey, our company did this, our company did that. We'll send an email that might say, hey, Kimberly, listen, have you ever been in a situation where you had more month than money left and you're looking for a way to get out? And what you need is some right now money. You need to be able to get money to buy groceries, to feed your family. Well, this is what we do here all day long. We help people just like you to do the exact same thing. Now, if you don't mind, please tell me what your biggest expense is. And when you tell me that, I want to see if we could be able to generate the income to solve that problem for you. So if you're thinking like, if you're writing emails like that, you're in communication. Imagine if they heard from you 30 days. And then all of a sudden on the 30th day, you send an email back and say, hey, listen, Kimberly, we've had so many people in your situation or worse to sign up. And unfortunately, we would love to help you, but you haven't taken the first step after 30 days. So this will be my last email, and I will have to remove you from this list. So again, give me a call if you would like to work together. If not, hey, wish you luck. And I wish you could have been one of our success stories. So we'll say like things like that in the email that will build relationships, that will let people know that you're concerned about, helping them in their situation. And this is kind of what the path that I'm thinking about writing on. So if that's cool, we could do that. So we could talk about a lot of things. We could talk about, hey, we know groceries are high. And what we want to do is, we want to prevent you from, going shopping and spending extra money that you could be feeding your baby, or going shopping and spending extra money that you could be using to pay down your credit card. We want to just put money in your pocket. Give us a call right now. And if you are having money problems, give us a call. We're going to have a solution for you that could literally save and put money in your pocket today. So something along the lines of that is how we can work smarter, because you can build a relationship in email. You can use email to benefit you. And that's kind of how we're going to lean towards. So if you guys like that type of stuff, I'll compose something. I'll make it 30 days. I'll write it out for you. It'll be really, really awesome. And all you got to do is copy it into your autoresponder. And we'll get into a point to where we're going to set up an autoresponder as well too. So let me know what you guys think about that idea. And I think some of you guys have already commented, and I'm going to respond to those as well too. So Anthony says he liked the idea of a series. Kimberly says she's loved the idea. Like, that sounds great. Yep. Exactly what I was leaning towards. Perfect. Yep. That's what we're gonna do, Ramon. So yep, that's real talk. So yeah, we want to be real. We want to be real with people. We want to solve their problems, and this is what's going to make them open up your email. So this is how we get good open rates, right? And then, when you do shorts or whatever, you can actually send your shorts to them in an autoresponder. So we'll cover all of that. And I'm leaning to Get Response. I know I've had that since 2012. That's the only autoresponder I know, other than like the one that I had in a previous company, which it was okay. It wasn't decent, but I've only ever used like one autoresponder my entire online career, and that was Get Response. Like when it first came out, I used it. It was great because of the pricing. And then I'm gonna have a link for you guys so where you can actually get $30 towards your first, your first month. So again, it's a autoresponder and it's a CRM, but it works so effectively and it's good. And so I'll present a link for you as well, where you can actually save $30. So it'll be a $30 coupon. You'll save 30, and you'll be able to use that towards your autoresponder. So I'll come up with a link or some promo like that you guys can use in case you want to use that one. Yeah, Get Response is so awesome. I love it. I've been, like I said, I've been with Get Response since 2000. I'm gonna say 2011 probably. So they've been my autoresponder of choice. Man, it's it's almost going on 14 years I've been using that, and my Get Response has been great. I love it. Can't live without it. I just love that autoresponder. So I'll send you guys a link, and I got your team. I'll send you an inbox where it'll save you $30 if you want to try it, and then I'll teach on how to integrate it, how to go through it. Probably do some lives on it, just kind of show you guys exactly how to use it. But it is a great autoresponder. And then the only thing I would suggest is that we get you an email that's not a Gmail. So we want to get you an email that is attached to a domain so you can be DMARC compliant. What DMARC compliant is, you're going to see a lot of that. It's pretty simple, and I can probably show you. DMARC means that bulk senders will not be able to penetrate the inbox of many people if you have a Gmail or a Yahoo. So if you have if you notice, like the email you got from me today came from Melvin at drmoneymelvin.com. So if you have an email with a domain on it, what happens is you make it DMARC compliant and it hits the inboxes. So if I'm not mistaken, and you guys got my email today, I don't think it hit your spam. I don't think it hit your spam. So your response is amazing. So it all of my emails hit the inbox. My click rate is good. My open rate is good. And again, it all depends on how you nurture your list, because you can have Get Response and I have great click rates and open rates, but we'll teach you how to nurture your list. So I'll go in a deep dive on that. And then one of the things I was doing, or was thinking about doing is, and I'll share this with you as well too. Let me pull up some of the comments as well too. So yes, we need autoresponders. So I got you covered. Do we need a domain for the funnel? You can, if you want to. You can connect one. I believe HBA sells one, and inside of HBA they have a link to where you can actually purchase a domain. So you can do one, and it actually will make it. It actually will put it on an SSL certificate, which means that you'll have the little lock, and people will know that it's a legit site, and it won't be in spam or anything. So yeah, it's a lot of cool things you can do, and Facebook loves that. That's what I'm talking about. Love savings after following HBA. I joined Aweber, but I don't like it so far. Yeah, Get Response is way better. It's just I've had it for so long, right? I never used it long, but I tried to just see how good Aweber was, and a friend of mine showed it to me, and we ended up comparing because we were thinking, well, hey, which one is better? And he agreed. Get Response it's just better the way it's structured. My email is set up and supercharged with HBA guy. Yep, awesome. So yeah, HBA does support Get Response, which is good. So it's awesome. I did not hit my spam. Yep, didn't. Yeah, so it didn't. Yeah, so Anthony, you probably got it in your inbox. So even the first time you got on my list, or first time you were sent an email from me, and I took every name of the person or people who are in my back office, and I put it into an email autoresponder so I can communicate with you guys. But I take every name, and what I'm thinking is I don't think any of them hit spam. So I've emailed 15,000 people before, and all 15,000 people got it and didn't hit spam. So I bulk email, and I use this for my commercial business. I use it for my restaurant business, and it is absolutely a game changer. So this is how we get a lot of customers. So I love it. SendShark. I've heard about SendShark before, but I think Get Response is just better. They've been around for a long time. Get Response has a very big server, so the deliverability is efficient, and the arrival of inbox is way better. And they are whitelisted by Gmail and Yahoo and AOL. They're whitelisted by more alternative email companies than anything else. So they're whitelisted automatically. So I love that. And they show you how to do DMARC compliance, so you're whitelisted. So that's also a great way. So we're going to show that as well too. Now, your thoughts on this, guys. So I've had a lot of people, and this is something moving forward. So I've had a lot of people who have kind of asked about what I do for a living, and like mentorship, and want me to show them everything. I'm going to put this out there. So people want me to show how I come up with graphics, how I do thumbnails, how to make money from a YouTube channel, how to have a business that has a 93% success rate, or how do I deal with AI, or how do I make pages, or like a whole mentorship. So what I was thinking about doing, and you guys let me know this, is I was thinking about, for 1 or 2 nights a week, creating a school community and doing a full mentorship program to where I'm going to make the cost probably under $10, where it's like $10 a month, and you get four sessions a month, or I'm gonna say 4 to 6 sessions a month of straight mentorship, where you can actually have me look over your stuff, you can have me adjust some things, and then if I do that, I'm going to use that money to hire an assistant. So if you guys need something, I'll have the assistant on staff. So if you need a funnel put together, you can pay the assistant like $15, she'll do it. So some people say, man, I want something built for me. So I may have an assistant to do that along with that school community. So I'll do one, and it'll be a menial price where I can actually show you guys a lot of things, how to put up your reels, and any education pieces that I've gotten, like where I've paid thousands of dollars for, I'm going to put it in school, make it available. So I'm thinking about doing that to have you guys be on another level. So if you want, if you want to have great shorts, if you need to learn how to make great shorts, we'll have that going. And my buddy Mac had a really cool class on shorts. So he had a person that made almost $39,000 a month promoting something through shorts, and he had a blueprint and a framework to do it. So I'm thinking about adding stuff like that and making a cool school, cool community in school, to where you guys can get like constant mentorship. Because I used to do this for Now Site, and since there's no more, I do want to be able to do it, but also, need to account for some of the things I want to put into it, some of the training materials, because as I go through this community and we learn how to do business, this will help you with everything. And a lot of times, as you guys know, I will try things for you so you don't. So if you don't have to waste your money. So I'm thinking about doing that, a whole full community where, like, at least one time a week, we go through and we build capture pages for different things inside of HBA. We create autoresponders. We create your very own AI. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys something really cool that you haven't seen before. And I can teach AI, and I can do it well. So let me show you guys something here. As far as AI, because a lot of people have asked me about my AI images, and very few people, very little, how do I want to say this? There are very few people who know how to do what I'm about to show. So let me see if I can show this here. Bear with me 1 second here. All right, so I want you guys to see something. So these are some of the best AI images you're going to see. I'm thinking about teaching this. Let me move myself to the other side here. So when you do AI, how many people want to do AI images that look like them? So like this looks like me here. Let me move this over here. This looks like me a little bit. This looks like me. This looks like me. This looks like me. And they all have my image. Like, these are really good AIs that look like myself. And I'll open one up all the way so you can see it. So I'm able to do like cool images that have my likeness on them. And they look exactly like me. And sometimes they're a little off, but use some images I have where I'm having my face done or whatever. And these are like really cool AI images. So like, for instance, let's go to this one here. So when we talk about AI, what about things, AI images like this, where you can do some cool stuff, right? So this AI image, obviously that's not me, but I mean, it's my face. So it has my likeness in my face. So being able to do some cool AI stuff like this. Let me show you this one. And being able to generate images with your face on them. So like, this face is my face. It looks very accurate. So I can do like cool stuff like this, where I can just generate these images, and I'll show you how to do the prompts. And then I'll show you how to make the images come alive. So what if we could take images like this and make them come to life? So you can make all these cool images here. As you're seeing what I'm going through, all this is AI generated. even me becoming a Jedi. So wouldn't it be cool just to make images like this? Which is so again, a lot of people don't know about this platform, which is really, really cool. So I'll be sharing that in my school community where people can actually learn AI. You can actually learn AI ads. You can actually just learn everything I learned as well too. So I'm going to pour this information out into a community where it's going to be some mentorship. Like once a week, I'm going to invite you guys in the community, and all of them are going to be recorded. And so I'm thinking about just doing a full-on mentorship program for like under $10 a month. Like literally, I know people that charge way more. I know a person charging like $400 for AI course. You won't spend that much. So, but you'll get everything I pretty much know. So I thought about that because a lot of people have asked me to sit down and coach them. And I used to coach a long time ago. I just don't do it anymore because I don't have the time and I don't have the means to do it. And a lot of people have asked me, for coaching, like, man, how do I even set up an LLC? Like, how do I even use a trust? Like, man, I got a house and my house is, let me, what happened to me here? Oh, there I go. Okay, perfect. There I go. So yeah, I don't know. I think I had another link by accident. So here we go. So how many people would be interested in learning like just things like that, like learning, how to write emails and things of that nature? Because like I said, I used to coach and I used to spend one-on-one time. It's just kind of expensive to just go through it because you got to charge for your time, but it's a lot of things I know. I mean, again, some of you got houses, some of your parents own houses, right? And some of you guys don't know that if you think you're gonna get your parents' house, you might not. So just small little things about how to properly use a trust, how to properly, how to turn your kids into millionaires. So I can tell you if you got a baby, if you just had a child and they're like under 2, I can tell you I can give you the exact steps to how to make them a millionaire and by the time they're 55. And it doesn't take a lot of money. So I would be open to doing a full community like that. And rather than just like being like expensive, something like under $10. And that would be a community that you guys would have, and you would be guaranteed to see me once a week, pretty much every week. And then even still, if I'm not live, I'll be dropping videos in there. So thinking about doing that and thinking about just sharing a mentorship. And then my good buddy Kim here is a good student of mine. And so thinking about him doing this with me as well, because he has a great community. He's actually, I got to talk about Kim. He's actually taken a lot of my concepts, put them to work for him. And he is, I mean, he is top notch now. He is a professional through and through. So I love what he's doing. So this is pretty cool. So thinking about doing that, a full mentorship group. We'll build some funnels where you can ask some questions. It'll be it'll be something that's really, really cool for everyone. So I would put that out there for those individuals that want to do that. I'll let you know when I launch it. And then I'll get an admin to help out with some things that we need help out that we need to get help with. So hell, I'll even show you how to go live and set up cool stuff like I'm doing with these transitions. So if you want to go and transition like I'm transitioning, I didn't get a chance to do this because the last company I was in ended the program, and they were funding the training sessions. But I can show you guys how to transition like this. I can show you guys how to just do all this cool stuff. So if you do want to go live, it's something you can do. I can show you how to get like these cool little borders like I have here. So I can just show you guys all the rundown of a lot of stuff that I'm doing. As a matter of fact, again, it's all about monetizing your life. I can show you guys how to make faceless YouTube channels where you get paid from. I can show you guys how to get your children paid just to game. So we'll do a whole lot of cool stuff. So that's something I'm thinking about adding as like a little bonus for you guys, and really give them some mentorship. And the reason why I'm doing that, because I do have a lot of people in my inbox that just say, man, can you just teach me to do everything you're doing? Like, can you just teach me to do all this stuff? And there's not enough hours in a day to teach one individual. So I'm thinking about doing something where I can teach a lot of individuals and teach people just how to go in and set up everything. So if you are interested in that, that sounds good to you, I will be announcing when I'm going to be doing that. And this way, you guys can be able to participate. So what do you guys think about that? Let me find where you guys are. You guys are right here. Let me end this right here. Yep. And Kim is also an expert in that too. So I'm not that's not my field of interest, but Kim says if you do it right, you can have them millionaires by 21. So again, he's an investment type of insurance person. So that'll be my subject matter expert on that one. So I'll definitely have that available too. So yeah, folks. So if you have any questions, what I will be doing, if you're in my training groups, I will be doing two trainings. I got one group that's called marketers and training. I'll be just training on just basic stuff there, and then I also train in my other group as well too. So a lot of these trainings are going to become private as well, not much on the internet, but they're going to become private to your groups and everything. So I'm going to be training both of those groups, and then once I get the school community, it'll be like whole entire like skill based training. It'll be training where you can actually and my buddy has a train like this too, but you will be able to take something and you will be able to go out and make money with it. So whatever idea. So yeah, we'll set up something like that for you guys as well too. But yeah, man, so far today is closeout Friday. If you're in Save Club, I will be releasing that page tomorrow. Unfortunately, I couldn't release it this day and Friday, but I will be releasing the page that turns your pre-enrollees into members. If you got Give Response, we'll show you how to set that up on a automated type of way where that email goes out every Friday without you touching it. And so you'll have a series of emails that goes out. You'll have an email that goes out every Friday about helping people upgrade. So we're going to go to that page I showed you. Let me see if I can find it again. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can find this page. So I'm going to be releasing this page here. I tested it today, and so far to some of my pre-enrollees, it worked pretty good. Now, if you didn't get it, it's because you're not a pre-enrollee. But let me show you the page, and I'm going to show you guys how to build coming up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add it as a template, so you don't have to build it, but I'll make it a template. So let me show you the page. And this is the money page right here. This is like the money shot page. So you pull it up here. All right, so I will be showing you guys how to get this template, and this is already back here. So again, warning, your saving account is in danger. We showed you guys this, so I'll be releasing this page as well, so you guys can have people upgrade and get their accounts. So again, we built this in HBA Funnel Builder. I am loving this funnel builder, by the way. This thing is really, really cool. So really clean. The page is low. Like, look how fast the page loads in here. Boom, already loaded. So anytime I do a page or I copy the URL, they load very fast. So I love the fact that on AWS, this is a top-notch company, and in fact, they pay out 80% commissions, which is really, really cool. So I'll be showing you guys how to grab this page when I put it into the template club, and so you guys can grab it. All right, cool. So yep, I got some people that want to be counted in. Bree said, "Wow, this is incredible." Bree said, "Would love to learn. Would definitely join." Kim said, "Yes, all day. Please count me in." Breezy, you would love this type of stuff. I want to learn that as well too. So yeah, this will be an ongoing type of community. So we're going to create a cool community, and we're going to love this. You can create your own membership sites in HBA. You don't need school. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you know what? I didn't know that. So you can create a membership site in here. So I'll probably have to do that as well too. So that'll be cool. So I can create my own membership site without using school. That might be interesting. I may try to mess around with that, Jason. Thank you for sharing that with me. I may explore that possibility. If we can do that, that means I can show you guys how to create membership sites, and you can take what I teach you and turn it into a membership. So it just reciprocates throughout the community. I don't care if you do that as well too. So I'm not going to make some of my stuff. I'll make it available for my members to rebrand the training and stick it in your membership. Doesn't matter. We all make money from it. So awesome, folks. So hey, we've been chilling out for about an hour and 17 minutes. I appreciate you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. You're rock stars and you're legends here. So I appreciate that. And so be on the lookout if you're on my Save Club team or HBA team. I will be doing live trainings inside the Facebook group, and you'll be able to answer questions and everything. And then I'll probably set up one where I can have a Zoom and just have you guys come in and interact with you guys, welcome you guys. I'll be working on welcome templates for you guys, and we're going to have a presentation for you all. So if you need to invite people, we'll have that. And then also I'm going to try to find an assistant. If you guys have trouble building your pages and you want to pay an assistant to do it, I'll try to find one that's between an assistant to do it between 10 and 15 bucks for you. So where you can pay them. So I'll make sure we have all that done. And school does have an affiliate, and they take care of the accounting. So yeah, I'll check out both options. I mean, school seems like to be a really, really good community. It's 99 bucks a month to do it, but I mean, that's why we do membership to cover the cost. And then again, I'll have all my lessons on there. So that's a good idea. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, definitely. I mean, thank you for your time and thank you for trusting me, and thank you for just being around and allowing me to greet you and become part of a community. But yeah, I'm all about positivity here. I'm all about going forward. I'm all about helping people. And you guys don't know my lifestyle, and I'm not very flashy with it. But for those who know me, like know me, um, I'm more than just a network marketer and affiliate marketer. So I'm probably either two things. I'm either more successful than you think, or pretty much exactly what you think. So if I'm talking about different things, then there's a lot of things I keep private. So I'm not a flashy person, I'm not a flaunty person, but yeah, it's you guys will start seeing some of that because I've been talking to my good man Mac, and obviously I wouldn't have a close relationship with Mac if I wasn't something of value. But let's just say this: we have done really, really well in just business. So and I'm not talking about just online business. The online business I do is just a small part of what I do. The major part of what I do is, again, I own a franchise of restaurants. I own a funeral home. I own a commercial real estate properties that I actually rent out. Have a lot of rental property. I own a media business, and I mentor people who are in the restaurant business or in any type of business, how to set up, how to structure. So I do a few things. I got a contract with the city where I do a few things. So I got a lot of things that I do, and no, I'm not a small time guy. So whether it's offline, whether it's online, doesn't matter. I have experience in it. So I pretty much have dedicated my life to just building businesses. And again, I will be sharing in my school community the two businesses that you guys can do that have a 93% success rate. I've been doing those two businesses for years, and everyone I've taught how to do those, they've done it. It's an offline business. They do it on the side. They make good money from it. Doesn't go anywhere, and that's where that's. So I kind of keep everything kind of. You're not going to see me flashing, whatever. You're going to see this office background that I have. You're going to see my microphone and my equipment, but you're not going to see me, flashing any type of vehicles that I have or whatever lifestyle I live. I just want to remain business. This is how I am. I want to remain business focused, and I don't like to flash those things because they lead to false expectations. And I don't want people to think, "Hey, man, I can just get this doing like one thing." No, it's an accumulation of things. So, but yeah, I mean, I just want to stay humble, and I let my actions do the talking. You guys have seen me on every leaderboard. There's a reason for that, and there's a technique behind everything. So I'm gonna share that exact same technique. So everything I use, you guys can use. So that's what we do. I run 18 streams of income through community without headaches. So yeah, Kim is going to be a valuable part of the community too. So that's going to be awesome. So definitely want to include him as well. So he has a great platform. So again, one of my good students as well. What's going on, Miss Clark? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. It takes 5 hours a day, 4 days a week. Awesome. Appreciate you. So let's see. Question: Can't find the HBA template. Do I just change up the default template? Um, I'll do a training, Felicia, as well too. So if you're in one of my groups, I'm gonna do an HBA training when hopefully they'll solve your problem and your question. So I'm gonna try to structure that within the next 24 hours. So hopefully a Saturday training, maybe a Sunday training, something cool, probably before football, because you know how the guys, the husbands do with football. So I'll set up a training to where I can show you versus just telling you, and this way you can find everything. I'm well. Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate you coming on here as well. Appreciate you guys rocking out with me on a Friday. So yeah, just to let you guys know, summary is I want to show you guys again. I gave you guys some ideas on a shirt that'll be cool. I'll give you some more ideas on a lot of stuff. I'll give you some templated stuff. I'll give you probably some logo stuff. I got some more flyers coming. We're gonna have a closeout Zoom coming for Save Club, more templates for HBA. We're going to pretty much be bringing all my templates over from the previous company and making them available here. So a lot of great things coming to help you guys progress and become successful. So I'm not going to gatekeep anything. I'm going to share everything I got. That's a guarantee. So anything I'm doing, if you want to know it, it'll be in my school community. So a lot of people say, man, how do I make this? As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys the tech. I'm going to show you guys the possibility of AI. So I want to show you guys this. So let me just show you this. I think you guys are going to lose it. Let me show you guys some really cool stuff what we're doing with AI. All right, so if you guys look at the Superman picture, you saw this in my video. Like, this is animated. So I'll show you guys how to animate yourselves and how to do cool stuff like this. If you want to become Superman, you can. If you want to become a person in a restaurant with people moving, you can do that. So I'll show you guys how to animate all this stuff. Again, it takes instructions to learn all this stuff. So I'll be showing you guys a lot of this stuff. It's pretty cool. Even the lightsaber stuff. So yeah, this is some of the things that we're doing in AI. So I'll show you guys the platforms and how to use them and which platform is better. Because I've used, it costs me a lot of money to go through these platforms and find the best one. So I'll be showing you guys all that stuff. So your AI game is about to pick up pretty big. And then in my school community, the idea is to give you guys enough of a skill set to where someone will probably pay you $200 a minute to do AI. So yeah, it'll be cool. All right, so I'm gonna answer this question. So how do you do all these things? Do you ever sleep? And inquiring minds want to know. So let's talk about a cool thing. So basically, Breezy, when I see something, I have a technique of how I learn it. So I get myself, if I want to learn something, I schedule it to get myself up at 4 a.m. when all things are quiet. And if I learn something, again, I try to learn a new skill set every 30 days. So every 30 days, folks, I've learned a new skill set. So the point, I've been doing this for 10 years now. The point was this started off as a joke. I'm going to give you guys a secret. This started off as a joke 10 years ago. And the joke was when me and my friends had a conversation, we were just joking. And I was like, man, I wonder how cool it would be if you taught yourself something new every 30 days. And he said, man, you'd probably forget it. I'm like, I don't think I would forget. I think it would be embedded into my skill set and I can grow from it. And so he's like, okay, well, let's just see how it works out. So my friend name is Patrick, and myself, we embarked on this journey to learn something new every 30 days. Patrick has a whole empire that he does in the consultant business where he earns six or seven figures from nothing. I'm me. So all this comes from me learning something new every 30 days. And your brain can handle it. If you learn something new every 30 days, then that means you're going to have 12 new skill sets a year. 12 new skill sets a year. And in 2 years, that's 24 new skill sets. So learning something every 30 days, and you don't have to master it. You don't have to be like the master of it, but you want to know enough to be dangerous. And that's kind of what I do in AI. I'm not a master of AI, but I know enough to be dangerous. And so when I teach you this in school, I'm literally going to be giving you guys a new skill set every 30 days. And at the end of a year, you'll have 12 new skill sets. You're going to be more dangerous going into the next year than you were the previous year. No one talks about being able to learn something new every 30 days. And it can be something minor from learning to use AI to copyright. As a matter of fact, I even got an AI plugin that writes viral hooks and scripts for you for commercials. Nobody knows about that either. So yeah, every 30 days, I'm learning something new, and I'm just constantly evolving. And I've challenged myself that. And when I say learn something new, it's either I've learned how to train my dog better in 30 days. So I'll cut the video, but I've trained my dog new things in 30 days. So every 30 days it is something new. I'm either learning how to cook a new meal. I'm either learning how to season a little bit better. I'm even learning how just small things, how to tweak things, how to do sound control. So every 30 days. I don't have it up yet, but I will have it. I'll let you guys know when I do it, and it'll be cool. So I'm going to figure out what to name it, because it's going to be a good progressive school. So hopefully I can really create a lot of people. I got to figure out a theme and everything I want to share with it. So I know the community will be packed. A lot of people have been asking me to do it. So and I'm going to do it for like an affordable price, and make sure I can be there for like at least 4 to 6 times a month, teaching you guys something. So I'll be very active. It'll be kind of like you were if you were training with me in Now Site. Then it's going to be just like that. It's going to be a cool, open training. And if you guys want to learn something, we can do it. And so with the school community, I'll be unhinged, so I can actually go and teach you guys everything. So that'll be really cool. So really cool trick. So I'll let you guys know. So Facebook links. So Kim, you're in one of the classes already. So again, you're in marketers and training, so you're good on that. If you need a link to it, I will be sending those out in email. As a matter of fact, if you go to my onboarding page, I'll be adding a link to that as well too. So I'll be sending links out via email as well too, or so you guys will have them, and you can get inside of those Facebook groups where I'll be training. And then once I have the school community, I'll let you guys know. And me and my good buddy Kim's gonna curate Kim and Tim as well. And we'll have the community available for you guys to be able to learn. So look forward to that. And then I'll probably even bring in some experts to teach you guys something as well too. So I'll bring in some residential experts that you might want to learn from. And then with the membership money, what's cool is what I plan on doing is for that $9.95, I plan on paying like people who are top at their game to come in and teach you guys for a session. People that charge like maybe $1,500-$1,600 an hour, I'll bring them in, and I'll be able to have the funds to pay them from the community, and it'll pay for itself. So trust me, any money I make in that community, I'm not concerned about it going to me. I'm concerned about making sure I put the money back in the community and bring in like some real value, bring in some people that you might want to hear from, that you might want to learn from. So it'll be a community like no other. So that's it, folks. It is 10 o'clock. I have taken up 1 hour 31 of your time. So I appreciate you guys staying on. You guys are awesome. I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to more training, and I'll probably go live tomorrow with any questions. So Eloise, I got you as far as assistance. I'm actually, after this call, I'm actually going to go and see if I can get one of my assistants who I had trained on this last week. I'm going to see if I can get her to be available. And then I think she might charge $10 or $15 to set it up for you. And then I'll get her to help set up everything. So if you just need some help, I mean, you could probably follow the video and do it. But let me know. And I know you have a person that joined you, Jacqueline. So you got Jacqueline as well too. So I'll make sure I can get some help with you as well. And I'll tell you which one to send her. Well, actually, the school does have an affiliate program. So what happens is people can actually share the class, and you register for school as an affiliate, and anyone you bring into the class, you'll get paid on it. So I don't mind doing that myself, and I don't mind paying. I don't mind making it an affiliate program to where I pay out extra commission for people you bring in. So that'll be cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with paying, letting the community earn off of it, earn off everything we teach, and bring more people. I'm down. I am down with that. The video is very clear. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. So yeah, I'm down with that, Kim. So yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that. We'll make it a huge affiliate community. You're going to earn the affiliate on, on school, but then, I may even do a side affiliate program as well too. So where you guys can make money for anyone that enrolls into, the membership. So I'll probably do it on the side as well too. I'm thinking about doing that. That might be something pretty cool. Might be something pretty cool. And we still might do school, or we may do another platform, but if there's a way I can use it to, you guys can invite people to learn and get some value and make money from it. Yeah, I think I'll do that too. So I'll start an affiliate program where you guys can get paid to do it as well too. I believe in sharing the wealth. So that way we all make money from it, right? I'm okay with that. All right, folks. Appreciate you guys coming on. You guys are awesome. Enjoy your Friday. I'll probably be on tomorrow with a few templates on some flyers I'm working on. So you need some flyers for Save Club. I'm going to be working on that, and I'll probably work on an idea for a cool shirt. So I will put those ideas out, and I'll have them for you either tomorrow or Monday. I'll probably go live tomorrow, but I will let you guys know about an hour and a half before I do go live. So that sounds fair? Awesome. All right, folks. Appreciate you. You guys have a nice Friday, and you guys are awesome. And to Jacqueline and Eloise, give me about 24 hours, and I'm gonna see if I can get you some assistance with that. And also, I'll send you, Jacqueline. I'm gonna message you the video that you can follow, because you might be able to build it from the video. Because I would hate for you guys to spend money if you can follow the video and do it. So I'll send you the onboarding video that I have as well too. So I'm going to inbox you that now. Let me go here to send you guys that. It's a video that you can follow. So let me see if I can send it to Eloise here. Give me 1 second. So let me go on Facebook. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna make sure I take care of that task while I got you guys on. So give me 1 second here, and let me see if we can take on that task here. All right, let me see, Eloise. I'm gonna give you a link here, Eloise. You can send that. You can forward that to Jacqueline. And Jacqueline, let me see if I can find you here, Jacqueline. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna message you as well too. And guys, my friend list is full, so you probably have to go and follow me as well. So you may want to follow me because the friends list is packed. Facebook won't let me have so many friends. I got a lot of you on Facebook. I got a lot of you on YouTube as well. And so Eloise, you're coming from YouTube, I think. So let me knock that out too as well. So you're coming from YouTube. Let me hook you up. And I think Jacqueline is on the Facebook. So let me find Jacqueline here. I think I have you. Jacqueline, I'm going to add you as a friend. Oh, I can't. I have to get rid of some friends here. All right, let me message you this, and then we'll get you help out with some fun. So I just sent you the video instructions on how to build it, and let me know if you can do it with that. And so I just sent it to you, and if you can, perfect. If not, I'll see if I can get some help for you. And I got an admin that charges like 10 or 15 bucks an hour, so she might be able to do it for you for that cheap and have it all ready to go and connect it. So I'll get a form for people who need help with their funnel, and see if I can send that work to the admin. So I got you guys covered. All right, folks, thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate you, man. You guys have a great Friday, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. And appreciate all you guys taking time out to spend it with me. And you guys be safe.